Doug Carlson here. Well, I've done a retirement number for dentists that's been very popular on YouTube and it's been sitting there for quite a while. What I'd like to do now is do another retirement number for those that don't have a dentist income. In fact, we're going to be doing it for a normal family in America. We're going to go with a $100,000 income for two people and a couple and see what they may need for retirement. These are broad-based assumptions here, but you'll be able to see the math, how it's figured out, how we figure what you actually will need. That's the important part. You can go back to your situation and tweak it as to how you feel is appropriate. Okay, let's get started here. So we have a couple that's earning $100,000, $50,000 a piece. After tax, that comes to about $80,000 per year. Well, in retirement, they may not be paying a mortgage anymore. In fact, most of us won't. In fact, it's better not to. Say they have a $2,000 a month mortgage. That's $24,000 a year that they're paying now that they won't have to. Also, most couples have some savings that they put in beyond what the companies that they work for are paying for their 401ks. So if they're putting away, say, $6,000 of savings a year, that $80,000 after tax, after taking out the mortgage and after taking out savings, comes down to $50,000 per year is what they'll need in retirement. Now, this is not including taxes. We need to put taxes back in. Taxes will be lower in retirement for almost all of us, and that's even including raises over the next 30 years or so. So a 20% tax for federal and state will probably be closer to 15% if you have a significant difference that this family does because they don't have the mortgage. So putting that 15% back in, we have to use a funny fraction here, which I'll probably show on the side. We come up with a $59,000 per year income need in retirement. That's basically $60,000. That's a lot less than $100,000. Why? Because you're not paying for a mortgage. If you are paying for a mortgage, that is not subtracted out, and it's much closer to 80 or 90%. Okay, well, we need $59,000 per year for this couple in retirement to live the same way that they have before. Let's take out Social Security first. That'll pay for part of it. For a couple each earning $50,000, they're going to get about $20,000 per year in Social Security benefit at their full retirement age, which is either 66 or 67. It's $40,000. We subtract that out. Now we only need $19,000 generated per year in retirement. That's not bad. Let's say one of the partners has a pension, and the pension pays $10,000 a year. Now we're down to $9,000. Most of us don't have pensions anymore, so that normally is zero. But let's just use the math for this one. They need $9,000 a year generated from their savings. Everything else is taken care of. Okay, so what kind of a multiplier? If they're going to be in retirement, say from their mid-60s to mid-90s, is the figure we use actuarially. Do they multiply by 30? No. We normally multiply by a smaller number just because there should be some growth over a period of time. Historically, there has been. We use a multiplier of 22. That's for a conservative portfolio mix of 1/3 stocks and 2/3 bonds. Some people are more aggressive. The number may go down. But I think that's a good number to use. Most financial planners use a number somewhere between 18 and 24. 22 is a good one. So $9,000 a year need for 22 is our multiplier, comes up with $198,000 is what they will need to generate that $9,000 a year they need in retirement. Let's go back here. So they've got $200,000. That's going to bring them $9,000 a year throughout their retirement. They got a pension of $10,000. They've got Social Security of $40,000. That brings them up to $59,000, which we've assumed is all they're going to need in retirement as long as they don't have a mortgage. That's it. Hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions about this, please contact me. Again, we're using very basic assumptions. We haven't brought into play inheritances, working part-time in retirement, or any of those other scenarios. But this gives you an idea, again, of the math and how we figure it out. Thanks so much for watching.